Welcome to the internet.
It's good to see everyone. We've been hiding for years, our little band, except it turns out people have been listening to our music the whole time. Thank you. Um, I felt it was time to get
Oh, sorry, you're up here.
serious. I'm getting serious again. And I retired my drum set after 25 years. They were DW collectors. It was a 7-piece kit, but I only toured with 5. Two things remain. This snare drum will never leave my possession. It's a very hideous, rusty old DW Edge, 5x14, weighs 15 pounds maybe. It's very heavy. And then nerds, all you nerds out there will remember this little short stack tom. It's a 4x10. It was my main rack tom on my last kit. I'll keep this for sentimental reasons. The old kit's been sold and now lives in Quincy, Illinois. So if you're watching, I hope you're enjoying my drums, or your drums. But these new drums are by the oldest drum company in America, Noble and Cooley. I'm happy to make the switch. They're all walnut. They're very different than my last drums. They're very beautiful, but more than beautiful, they fit the sound profile I am going for these days. There's no reinforcement rings. It's a 6mm thick shell, 6 plies of walnut that came. I think Noble and Cooley says they don't get wood from further than 20 miles from their shop, which is in Massachusetts. It was around during Civil War. Abraham Lincoln's campaign drums were made in the same place these drums were made. So I'm really excited about the sound. They're darker and the fundamental note is lower, so they speak more my language, and drumming is darker, more punchy, full, aggressive drums. I'm not as articulate as somebody like Luke Holland or someone, Matt Garska. That's not me. I'm more a Luddite like Bonham or something, even though I'm not even close to Bonham. But these are the new drums. I think the same setup will stay. I have a 22-inch kick. It's 16 inches deep. My last one was 18 inches deep. The walnut kind of makes up for the lack of depth of the physical drum shell. 10x7 for a rack, which is a little deeper than my old one, but still it serves the same purpose. And then my floor toms are square, 14x14, 16x16. And the snare drum is actually one piece of walnut steam bed, and it's 6x14. And you can see the little wood burn logo. It's very pretty. But this drum's pretty sweet. I'm still learning the drums. There's kind of a learning curve to having a new kit, and I'm still figuring it out. I'm tuning. I'm using different heads. I swapped heads twice just to see what the drum prefers having, what makes it sing the best. And as far as drums go, I'm still playing Heartbeat. I think I've been playing Heartbeat for 10 years now. I have, let's see, the rundown: 15 custom hi-hats, 21 studio crash. This is a 16 raw crash on top of a 12-inch rock mini china. It's a stack, little staccato there. This is a 24-inch epic ride. I believe it's a light ride. It just says ride, so it's a ride. This is a 21-inch classic thin crash. Under it is a tiny little, I don't know the size of it. I took 2 of my studio crashes that I had broken and laid them back down to this little stack, like a bell stack almost. And then here's a 19-inch raw Chinese. Very gross looking. It's actually 20 inches. I was wrong. I don't clean my cymbals. I'm a little too sweaty to try to clean up all of this garbage.
That's where the sound comes from.
Yeah, it's aged. Nice aged sound. And then I told Josh earlier, I recently learned I've been drumming for 28 years and I've never heard anyone say shell bank, but this kit is a 7-piece and I have a full shell bank. So I have a 12 and a 13 tom in case in the studio I need to get deeper or darker on my rack toms, which is adds flexibility to what you can do in the studio. And another thing I recently picked up is a nerd drum set. It's all electronic. It's a Alesis
Complete
Strike.
with sweet headphones.
Yeah. Yeah. My 3-year-old likes to play drums too. But this is cool, and it's only a tool meant for rehearsal and recording demos. And since I have two young kids, I can't really play a giant walnut kit at 2 in the morning, but I can play this kit at 2 in the morning. So I hope that it helps supplement and gets us into the studio easier with less hiccups. But good news, Josh and I were just working on a new song. I think the working title's Resist. Just to let everybody know we're actually playing and working together to make new music. We're very excited. We're very excited to be where we are in life and still relevant to you, to the people that listen. And we really can't thank everyone enough for still being interested and still listening. And it makes us feel really cool. Very, I always tell people it's odd. It's an odd feeling to live in a weird small town like Upper Co, Maryland, and still be in some way engaged around the world and people listening to us and sharing our feelings and listening to what we have ultimately thought was worthy to put on paper and to record in a studio. So stay tuned. We're going to do everything we can to put this record out and have it be the thing we're most proud of in our recording history. We're very fortunate and blessed to have everyone like you watching and listening, and we're going to come through. I promise. It's going to be sick. I think we're going to do right by our fans and the people listening, and I can't wait. I really can't wait. So I hope to see people in person one day soon, and we love you, and we love each other. I think our band's been really fortunate and special to still love each other and put each other kind of before the music itself and care about each other as people and friends and family. But yeah, I just hope everyone's doing well, and I hope that you hear us soon.
And I'm going to say, if you're in the chat, it keeps flashing up and going away. So comment down below if you got any questions for Ben at all about drums, music, the band, anything. We just need to get someone that wasn't me in front of you. So that's it. Love you guys.
All right, bye.